Ihani Washte. Good morning. Namaste. Namaste, turtle. I want to first, for those of you that this might be the first time, I want to say thank you. Wopila Padamaye Ido. And that is the closest word that I know that expresses gratitude, expresses you cause me to be grateful. And so this morning, we're going to do something a little different. Typically, we go right into meditation and we send out all that love, that healing, that peace, what we've cultivated inside of us. For you cannot send what you do not have out into the world for peace, for harmony, and for love. But this morning, as I was meditating, I got a very clear message. And that is, we say something and we hear something and we interpret this. And yet something keeps us from doing it. And I'm going to give credit where credit is due. And that is that nothing that I say belongs to me. I have learned it. I have studied it. It has been given by a teacher. It has been given by spirit. Nothing that I say belongs to me. So there was a great teacher, beautiful being, beautiful. And his name was Gandhi. And Gandhi said, "Be the change you wish to see in the world." And now I know, you're trained to click fast, click past, be distracted, look at TikTok, Twitter, Instagram, Chirp, Facebook, right? All these things. I'm just going to ask you, if you're seeking and if you're suffering, and if there's a part of you that knows that you are beautiful and you are powerful, but there's also another part of you that just absolutely cannot fathom that idea through your unworthiness, through your pain, and through your suffering. If you're someone that is a prayer warrior, if you're someone who likes to seek the truth, then I invite you to train your brain. And don't just click past this. Don't just stop. And also, on the other hand, I'm going to invite you to stop. Oh, here we are in duality yet again, right? Wait. Don't stop. Stop clicking around on your pages when you're listening to this. Stop opening and closing screens. Stop opening and closing the screens that are in your brain, in your own mind, in your own reality, where you've got 552,000 tabs open, right? I'm going to invite you into the space of be the change you wish to see in the world. Now, I just want you to, as we're having this dialogue, I would invite you to close your eyes. And I would also like to just bring you to the space of your breath. and making your breath long and deep, and focusing on your breath, you allow. You allow yourself to come into peace, to come into your breath, into stillness, into you. Be the change you wish to see in the world. Underneath the unworthiness. Oh yes, so why are we not the change we wish to see in the world? Unworthiness. Oh, were you dealt a very large plate and it became your favorite dish because you were trained to forget who you are, what you are, and therefore why you are. So as you breathe and you breathe deep, you just study your breath and you focus. And yet you can feel the texture changing. You can feel a pulling. Come with me into stillness. Breathe long and deep and wide and create that beautiful oceanic sound. In the back of your throat, just a little constriction. And as you exhale, you say, all right, I'm on this ride. Now, ride your breath inward. See, you're always so busy in staying external, looking, seeking outside. Let's create the space and own your space. On the inside, and as you breathe, feel your seat. Sit the spine long. You don't have to become rigid. Create a little arch in the low back as you tip your hips forward, allowing the sacred bone to open to the earth, to your mother beneath you who loves you so. And the 8 arms of Durga, your sacred nerves begin to gently tingle as you breathe into the base of the spine. And as you exhale, you allow your roots to grow deeper and deeper into the earth. The earth who holds you, cradles you, feeds you, and even breathes with you. And every exhalation, I invite you. Yes, it's just an invitation. You don't have to take it. To let go. Let go of your judgment. And the mother feeds its nourishment. And as you inhale back to the base of the spine, to Mother Durga, she awakens. And as you exhale jealousy. Jealousy for others. Jealousy for some people still are working. Jealousy. Coveting. You let it go. For you know, you are beautiful. And when you inhale from the mother, feel all that she has transmuted come back to the base of the spine. And now just scan yourself. Is there anger? Anger is sticky and it's thick and it takes up your space. As you let that go, you feel a different texture. And now breathe up from the mother, up into the sacral, to right below the belly button. Feel your creation center awaken. Exhale out horizontally. Any indifference, yes. The indifference of, no, I don't really care. For you know you do. You know you care so deeply that that's why the pain hurts you so. As you're inhaling and exhaling out of your energy systems, you're letting go of that which has caught your will and kept it from turning or made it imbalanced. Let go. And on your next inhale, you'll move up into the pit of the belly. You'll pierce the pit of the belly. And when you exhale, you'll let go again. Anger, rage, sadness, and sorrow. And as you inhale, you feel vitality and turning. And as you exhale, let go. Let go of worldly desire. It is not what defines you. What you have does not show success. It's who you are. And you simply are the best, the most amazing, the most beautiful, a child of creation. And breathe up, up, up into the heart. And as you exhale, let go of your judgment and your sorrow. Let go of the pain. Let go of the loss. I know it's hard, and I'm not discrediting. Just let go. Feel peace. Feel love. Can't you remember how much you loved your most favorite toy? And yet, that love could not compare to the love that you had for your mother and your father. Oh, did you want their blessings? You wanted them so, and they gave to the best of their ability. They gave you only what they could know. Only that. And as you exhale, you let go of your abuse of power. If you've ever misused your power in any way, and we all have, you let it go. Let it flow away from you like a gentle river. Let it go. It does not define you. That is not who you are. You forgive yourself. And as you breathe in from above you, right into the heart, oh yes, confusion, the mother's chaos, right into your heart. All of this light, all of this love from above you, your holy mother, your holy father, your Christ, your Mother Mary. Whatever your word, your definition for the form and the formless of God and Goddess, you open and allow. You drink in, savoring the beauty of that golden light. And as you exhale, all of your fear. Your heart is set free by your own admission. Your own commandment says, I command my heart to open for your source is inside. And as you speak, that is a form of devotion. You command your heart to open, to love, to compassion. And you drink, drink, drink in and up into the throat. And as you exhale, wherever you misused your words to create harm or pain, you lashed out and used your tongue as a sword to inflict that pain. You let go, and you also let go of those who have inflicted pain with their words and their judgments and even their actions. And you feel lighter. The tension relaxes, and deeper you feel yourself go, moving into the stillness. And drink in to the center of the skull. The most golden, beautiful light of love, of peace, of beauty and kindness. And as you exhale, you let go. You let go of those victim thoughts. You let go. And as you drink in that golden light, all the way down through every cell, embracing and washing and awakening and initiating. Washing away that sticky unworthiness from every cell, every atom, until all that is left is a golden column of light. No beginning and no end. And in the center of the light of Stanu, the light of love, of purity. Now make no mistake, your beloved is not willy-nilly. Yours. She loves you so. The wisdom flows from eternity, understanding the lessons of being human. And your own internal wisdom opens. Yes, that part of you. Underneath all of that is your purity, your essence, your light, your beauty. Be the change you wish to see in the world. And from this space, the doors of the Sacred Heart of Mother Durga and Kali, of Jesus and Mary, of Buddha, Allah, splits wide open in your chest. And you, for a moment, gather a glimpse my beloved, holding you. You feel yourself snuggling in as if your heavenly mother and father holding you. Surrounding you. Enveloping, consuming you. Welcoming you home to a place of sacredness. And you know that which created you. You were birthed out of unconditional love. You are pure love. Feel that. Allow that. Be that. And just like a rushing, gentle river, you immerse into the light of infinity, the light of your beloved. You are a drop from the great, vast ocean of consciousness. And the drop has returned. To the ocean of vastness. You know you were made with power. You were told by your Holy Mother and Father. I shall set my sanctuary within them. I shall dwell within them. And right here in your heart is your beloved, the kingdom, the light. No separation. Experience expand. Command yourself to expand. Break free. And here, your mother and father, your fierce mother, draws her sword, severing your ego. And you just sit here and allow. Deeper and deeper. You are the stillness. You are the calm. You are the power. You are the power. You are the light. Yes, you. Yes, you. You are the light of Source. And from this place, you see the world reflecting back to you all this peace, all this love, all of this compassion. Be the change you wish to see in the world. And the world will reflect back to you exactly what you seek. You are magnificent. You are a child of Source. And from this place, you can exercise free will choice. Who will come back from this place? Who will leave this place of love and stillness to come back to earth? And be the change you wish. Who will leave this place? And you see yourself step forth. I will. I will. I will allow your beloved's will, your source's will for peace and harmony. I will be the change I wish to see in the world. I will not act in anger. I will act in love and peace. And the vast ocean, no beginning and no end, envelops you, and you expand again. I will be the hands and the feet, the words, the actions of peace, of love. I will own my space. I am a child of the Most High, and my light will shine. I will be the change I wish to see. And as you begin to breathe in, coming back to the physical vessel that houses all of that, the droplet from the vast ocean and the ocean are reunited. Right into the heart, you breathe in. Now send this love, this peace, this power, this clarity, this understanding, this love. Send it out. Send it. Send it. See it bathing the world. See it washing the world in peace and love. Now drink, drink, drink in. You're the conduit. Allow. And send this out, and know, have no doubt, have the faith of the mustard seed. Just send it out. Send it out for peace and harmony and love. Send it to the waters, to the wind, to the breath of Gaia, to the friends that fly and sing you awake. Now drink, drink, drink it in. Feel it rushing through you. Send it out. Send it out to all the two-leggeds of the world, the four-leggeds, the creepy crawlies, the plants, the minerals. Send it to the stars. And now drink, drink, drink it in. And your biggest yet, send it out into the universe, washing over every star, every moon, washing over Mars and Saturn and Venus, washing out to the Milky Way. Now drink in, reach for the sun, reach above you, feel, be in gratitude for your body, and bring the hands together. As you exhale, pull all of that down. Now create heat in the hands. Rotating the hands, rubbing the palms, rubbing the fingers, activating the healing hands. Yes, you have that. More and more heat. And now cup your hands over your eyes and open and close your eyes. And allow the sacred reciprocity of light between hands and heart The same cycle, the same sacred hoop. And bring your hands down into your lap. Be the change you wish to see in the world. Does anybody have any questions? We do have a group that's here in person. I'll repeat what he says. What she says. Yes, white buffalo, namaste, baby.
Can you talk about how we can, maybe a little bit more fully, how we can command or activate our spirit
Okay.
to blanket?
Okay. So let me make sure that I have the question right. How can you have the return of all of your spirit, all of your light, all of your power, all of the places where you've left yourself through trauma or pain? You know, we leave ourselves places. I know some of you are like, what do you mean we leave ourselves places? In trauma and pain, what we do is a part of our light or a part of us stays because it's almost like it was severed from us. Does that make sense? And it's only by our own choice that we leave our power behind, but we haven't known how to command power and keep our power in a world that has lost its way or fallen out of sacredness or forgotten what sacredness is, right? And so it's about a remembrance of that you are sacred and that you are that light. Now, I know we get it and we say yes, but you can only get it as far as you can get it at the moment. As you can get it based in your consciousness of where you're at is what you can gather up. That's the wisdom that you can bring into cultivation, right? And by bringing the wisdom into cultivation, the questions deepen and you learn how to command yourself back into yourself, into your fullness. So the great mystery, the being everything and all things, and you being a droplet of that great mystery, you can, by your own power, your own right, by your own free will choice, I command all of me to return to myself, all of my light, all of my beauty, all of my peace. Now, be careful and mindful when we do this, because if there's still trauma that's been left unresolved, when that returns in, you're going to have to face whatever that trauma that you have left unresolved is. It's the way energy works. So as you command it back to you, if you haven't resolved wherever that situation is that caused the pain or the severance, then it's going to resurface up into yourself. And then what happens is a lot of times it overwhelms people and people want to lash out, right? Or it becomes too much for the senses, so you want to numb out, right? Or become distracted. Remember the 552,000 tabs that we had open that you don't have open anymore. I gotcha. I tricked you. I gotcha. See? Sit with me long enough. You can do that, you yourself, right? You just learn. You learn and you understand, but you command yourself to come back. And in your meditation, you will, if you allow yourself, but you want to connect with spirit. But what's happening is there's a contradiction. So we know lots of things, and we do know how energy works and laws of physics and quantum physics, right? And so when you look at the way energy works, every energy that's introduced into energy has some sort of shift, change, or effect. There's very few that get neutralized. So as you operate more in peace, more in love, more in compassion, more in understanding, more in commanding yourself back to yourself and owning your space, that's what that means. Own your space means command yourself to come back to you. but be ready to sit and feel and process any leftover pains or traumas or sorrows. It's the stickiness, right? But you can't be the change if you're trying to hide that from you. And that's what a lot of us do. We try to be like, oh no, I'm the change. Look at me. I'm spiritual. I'm this. It's not about that. It's about inside. It's about when no one else but you and me. And when I say me, I mean the I that's in all of us, the I that's connected to source, that me, right? So when it's only you and God, you and Goddess, you and yourself, you and your fullness, you know if your thoughts are sacred, right? You know if you're being, if you get real. But the issue is we don't get real with ourselves because we try to hide it. Because we judge it, and in the judgment there's the pain. And in the pain, then that wants to create guilt and shame because now you've activated the ego. And the ego is what keeps you from owning and commanding all of your light, because it's the veil of the illusion of separateness, which is an illusion. It doesn't exist, but if you believe it exists, it does. Whatever you yourself believe, you, all of you, and every electronic device, or all of the yous that are in front of me, right? I just went New York. I did. Went Jersey right there. Yes.
So is the way to deal with the trauma to create the witness self and let go of the attachment to pain itself and just say, hey, here's something that's happening as if you're watching it on a movie screen?
Yes. However, this is where you're gonna get a little tethered. So she's leading me down a path. She wants me to go down just a specific path. So she's basically asking how to deal with the trauma then, and there is something that a technique that you have, a gift that you have, a gift that we all have, and also a teaching that was given by one of my most beloved, and that is Ma Jaya Sati Bhagavati, right? My beloved, my mother, right? She could flow, the mother, and she was in human form, and I didn't get to sit with her in human form, but wow. And what she taught is she taught the witness self, the witness place, to go into Chittakash, or to go into a place where there's no judgment, and watch as your trauma or your pain, as a witness, detached. It's unattachment. Well, we can sit here and talk about unattachment all day long, and you can sit here and shake your head, right? But can we do it? Can we cultivate that? Can we get to that? And the answer is yes, you can. You absolutely can get to detachment. Now, you go, wait a minute. I'm attached to, let's just think of one of our attachments. A lot of people have attachments to money, to people, right? Money, people. Those are two very large attachments, right? Now just think about it. You have all kinds of attachments right now. Just look at it. But just look at it not from a place of, oh, that makes me bad. That makes you human. You're here to have the human experience. I'm going to answer the question for Christine in a minute. So you go back to the place where you saw and got a glimpse of yourself. You're everything. You're every blade of grass, every grain of dirt. Everyone, go back to that place. You're infinite. You're a child of Source. You're a drop from the vast ocean. You encompass everything if you allow. You are everything. You are a drop from that ocean. So a drop is still the ocean. Now, from that place, can you not see a much larger reality than worries over money or relationships? They have their own journey. Whoever they are, your moms, your dads, your grandmas, your grandpas, your teachers, your brothers, your sisters, your husbands, your wives. If you see that vastness, you know that other person is also that vastness. And you don't worry. Why do you worry? If you see that you're all a droplet from the same vast ocean, therefore you are the ocean. Are you worried? I love my partner. She's a drop of the vastness. She's expressing that through that. I need not worry. Shh, we're the same. Having different expressions, but no attachment, because we're the same ocean. We're the same. Do unto others as you would wish them to do unto you. We're the same. Right? So why would I worry about my relationships? I am you. You are me. We're a part of the great infinity, the great source, the great mystery, God. Right? Now, from that place, you have no attachment. But then you drop into humanness. And you choose to have the experience of attachment. But you're still not owning your space. And saying, I command all of me to come back. And I own the space that I am that vastness. And not in arrogance. Now be careful, because the ego will get you here. The ego will come in and get you here. When you go, oh, well, the kingdom of God is inside of me, therefore I am God and I am goddess, and so I am. And one day you'll vibrate as high as I am. That's the ego. It's my way or the highway. You must agree with me. Right? That's the ego. If I am the vastness, then can I not see that you're simply a child learning a lesson? I'm not going to take offense to it. I'm not going to have, okay, right? But it's the attachment that would change that. Do you see how it's all kind of linked? So you have to own your space. And in order to own your space, you have to command yourself back to yourself and take care of all of the stickiness that's on the inside. The judgment towards self, the judgment towards others, right? All those karmic spaces that our beloved Ma talked about. Anger, jealousy, pride, indifference, intent, worldly desire, abuse of power. The gross need to be correct, to be right, right? Arrogance, unworthiness, fear. So that's all you're doing. You're cleaning your temple. And so I want to thank you for being here. Oh, we did have. Oh, Christine wants to know how she can be with us in the middle of the enchanted forest for meditation. So, Skanda Kali and Wachapi Kali Nam will be sending you something, sweet love, okay? Did you have something quick that I could answer that was real quick?
Probably for another time. I
It's
don't know that it's quick.
it's not quick. Okay, so we're gonna let anybody sign off that wants to sign off real quick. Could I do it in 5 minutes? Do you think?
Probably.
Okay, so here, give it to me. Namaste, baby. I love you. Namaste, White Buffalo.
Thank you so much already for today. I was wondering if you could talk about the texture of the stillness feels different when I slip into it through mantra versus the breath.
Okay. So his question, just to let you know, if you guys are going to stay with me, you're more than welcome to. This is going extremely long. And Gentle Rain, I love you. I see you out there at the park doing things. And so he's asking, he has a different texture to the stillness, to the quietness that he can cultivate when he goes into it in mantra versus when he goes into it with breath. And so the answer is that each being responds to light, sound, and vibration. Light, sound, and vibration. And light, sound, and vibration is frequency. Do you see that? Okay. So my energy and your energy, because we are the great vastness, right? But we've had different experiences, so we have different perceptions, so therefore we have different beliefs about certain things that work or do not work, and we have gravitated and increased certain aspects of ourselves to respond greater to certain stimuli. Does that make sense? Okay. So in your mantra space, you have cultivated something that you have an energetic response that's filtered through your own perception and belief, so therefore makes something into be. It creates, brings into creation. So you're cultivating a different depth into the stillness. You could also equate that to your availability based on your consciousness at that point of awareness, what it can encompass. Does that make sense?
Can you say that again?
Okay. So wherever your awareness is, wherever your understanding is, wherever your concepts are, right? Because this is you. If you're a droplet of the ocean, you are also a creator. You're creating with the creator and the creatress, right? So you can only gather up where you're at with what you believe, with what you individually believe, based on your perception, which is 100% controlled by what you can understand by your consciousness. So think about 10 years ago, you did something, you look at it now and you're like, how did I ever think that was okay to do, right? You have a deeper awareness now, right? Your consciousness has opened up to a deeper place. So now you have a deeper understanding. So now you can understand a larger space, right? So it's only where you're at in your consciousness. So you and your consciousness, now that we know that consciousness is based on your perceptions and beliefs and all of that, you filter in light, sound, vibration, frequency. You have a response because you have honed certain parts of yourself. Think of it this way. I do things I'm passionate about. I avoid things I'm not passionate about. So you've cultivated certain areas of space greater that respond differently to mantra versus meditation. So it brings you into a deeper place of stillness. And you could look at that stillness as an expansion in your consciousness. Is that comprehensible? So in that, it's all about you breaking open into the understanding that you are everything. That you are everything. You are the droplet of the ocean. Like you get it, but then the unworthiness comes up or whatever that other sticky stuff is, and that's what kind of blocks you from owning it all and commanding it. It's your own belief. For if you're the droplet of the ocean, the Creator's belief is that creation. Make sense? So does that answer your question?
So I'll keep turning it around.
Keep turning it around, because you got some juicy stuff that if you really get in there, it's going to pop up some really beautiful spaces of yourself that you just haven't claimed yet. You haven't said, I am claiming that I am calling on, I so see his devotion towards you. It's so, he's like, I've wrapped him up. I love him so. I am Skanda, Kali, right? I am beyond Skanda Kali. Because Skanda Kali is not, I am Om Tat Sat. Om, I am that. And when you get that, and you see it from that place of you are everything, you begin to see what's important. And you also begin to command your energy not to create the things you don't want in your life. Does that make sense? Now they're really pushing it. Look.
I want to piggyback on this because I saw something here when you were talking about this.
Okay.
And
So she's speaking. I will tell you what she...
so the breath is an energy unto itself. It is a being of sorts, if you could put it into that kind of a category. So you have the breath. The mantra, the words activate specific energy form. So the breath can be commanded by us, but also flows without our doing anything.
Because you are a droplet of the great
Action
vastness.
here, and over here it is not necessarily an action. Do you get different responses because of that?
Okay, rephrase the question.
Rephrase it?
Meaning, I know, just
Okay. So,
get to the bottom line. Don't tell me how you got there, just...
okay.
ask.
So mantra is an action that you're commanding to raise a specific vibration, whereas the breath is a natural occurrence coming in from God.
Yes. So breath is, so she's basically saying, you have your breath, and your breath is, you ride in with your first breath, and you ride out in your last breath. Again, it doesn't belong to me, right? You ride with your first breath, you ride out with your last breath. Your breath is the great vastness. When you take your last breath, that carries the essence of who you are, right? And that flows consciously and unconsciously. And it is a part of the great vast ocean of everything, the droplet of the great vast ocean. So that is always in beingness. Now, when that decides, I would like to experience mantra. I would like to experience the vibration, the sound, the movement of that, right? Now that is connecting you in a very physical way to lift the physicality of yourself, right? So now you have a different creation because the breath has breathed it into being, and it is a movement. Does that make sense? So, I know you guys can't shake your heads, but they're shaking their heads. So, and oh my gosh, Gentle Rain is virtually with us, and she's showing us baby goats. I want to say thank you, Wopila. It was a lot today. I was told very clearly we were supposed to do this. If you want more information, you can go to our website, soulmedicineinc.org. You can go to our YouTube channel and gather up deeper meditations, and there are yogas and things like that there. You can reach out, private message us if you have questions. We'll probably do this again, since this was something that was just told to do. I'm just trying to be obedient. So I want to say thank you again. Thank you for using your energy today to send out love and healing and light into the world, and also to deepen your own awareness into your own beingness and to own your space. Just own your space, babies. I love you all. You're all like, wait, you don't know me. Yes, I do. I love you. You are me and I am you. Namaste. Ashtahe.